The Fisher House is set to open here in West Roxbury in 2010 and will host up to 20 families at one time. And as I take a seat in this car, the only difference might just be affordability. While family vacations are on deck, you won't be seeing them rushing to the airport anytime soon. Instead, families are getting behind their wheel and choosing to vacation much closer to home. This university has become a leading liberal arts college, and to keep up with that, they've expanded to nearly 179 acres. But in this economic crisis, nonprofits like Federated are facing one problem: money. And while some people were quick to tell me who they were voting for, others didn't want to give it away. With the price of gas at almost $4 a gallon, people aren't spending their money at the pump. Instead, they're pumping their dollars into public transportation. Political expert Andrew Reeves said he thinks a lot of people are going to be watching the vice presidential debates, but he doesn't think it's going to make much difference in the overall election. So who's to blame when kids don't make it through school and end up falling through the cracks? While the family is getting back on their feet, they don't have to advertise that they're living in a shelter. The house is just like this. It's completely unmarked. Crowds in Kenmore Square, cheering into the wee hours of the morning. A few weeks ago, you might have thought the Red Sox had won the World Series. But tonight, this is a different celebration. People have come to recognize their new president, their winner, Barack Obama.
I never thought I would get this emotional over a political thing, but just feeling like you're a part of something this big, I've never been so proud of my country, ever.
So I was just going home and I saw this and I just wanted to join in because, I mean, this is what it's all about. I mean, you know, it's fun, we're all excited, we did it, we got Obama elected.
So what do these voters like most about Obama?
You know, he came from broken family. It's like what a lot of people in America are going through in their lives today. It's very much a microcosm of us.
I think a lot of people started to realize that he was really offering, something that was, a lot different and really just pragmatic answers to a lot of difficult problems.
And did these supporters ever doubt a victory? Well, not that they'd admit it on camera, especially with Obama himself on the streets. But with all the celebrations, these Obama supporters only showed respect for McCain.
I don't think McCain is irrelevant. I don't think he will be when he goes back to work in the Senate.
Obama supporters are gathered behind me right here in Kenmore Square, and they are so excited. They're chanting and screaming Obama's name. They're dancing in the streets and hardly letting cars pass by. I don't think the celebration is going to die down anytime soon. In Boston, I'm Lynnsey Ross. With coffees and books in hand, a wide variety of voters came prepared to spend some time in line. From the student to the professional, to the more experienced voter, even some tots came out to support mom and dad. So what makes people so interested in this election?
It's important because the last 8 years, the economy has gone downhill. George Bush has done nothing for this country.
Well, the combination of our wars overseas, the problems with the economy, and many people believing that the government isn't doing anything useful for them, I think has all come together to make people very concerned about their future.
While the average wait time has been about an hour, I did find someone who waited up to 2 hours. She said she spent a lot of time playing on her BlackBerry.
I would have waited all day to place this vote. I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
And Kathy isn't alone.
Even if we wait for hours, it's, we are making history on this day. We are choosing the presidents of our country and our nation. So for me, it's a very, very little sacrifice to offer.
And while some don't mind all this waiting, it has others on edge.
I'm stressed out because I don't know how it's going to go. You don't know how people are going to react. Are people going to think with their minds or they're going to vote with their hearts? Because if people vote with their hearts, I seriously think the Republicans are going to win.
But despite all the excitement most have in voting, there are a few ready for it to all be over.
I didn't really follow politics for a long time. I know there's been an intense race, but I really didn't care. I kind of lost interest when Hillary lost to Obama.
In Boston, I'm Lynnsey Ross.